Hi Virgo, my name is Audrey Alison. Thanks for joining me for your February 2017 forecast. It's an Astro Tarot forecast, and I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck by Bill Greer and Lloyd Morgan. And if you haven't checked it out, I used that deck for an annual forecast that I uploaded a few days ago where I pulled 12 cards for the year and went over all of the Mercury retrogrades for 2017 as well as our eclipses. So check that out as well on the YouTube channel. So I'll be shuffling this deck for the forecast, and let's start because it's eclipse season. And we have a Venus transit on the 3rd of February. Venus is entering the sign of Aries, Virgo, and this is going to activate the 8th house for you. And there's an extended stay in this sector. There's a lot of energy here from the 3rd of February through June 6th. Now, Venus won't be there the entire time. She'll be there the entire time with the exception of a 24-day period from April 4th through April 28th. But she's retrograding. So on the 3rd of February, she's here. She retrogrades March 4th in this sign at 13 degrees of Aries in the 8th house of shared resources and intimacy and sex. So there's an attraction, and then there's an intimacy review happening. Now on the 4th of April, she'll then go deeper back into the sign of Pisces and hit that 7th house of relationships for 24 days. Then entering again on the 28th, the sign of Aries, where she is direct now in the intimacy sector. All of this is conjunct Uranus in Aries. So there's a surprise element to this and an unexpected type of reviewal. Some of you Virgos who are in marriages will have an analysis or a review of your relationship at this time. Those of you who are not, you could easily find a sexual partner or an intimate attraction with Venus here. So she's direct from the 28th of April through the 6th in this sector. This is all opposing Jupiter as well in your second house of money. And this could apply to investments for Virgo. Are you looking for someone else's money? Are you looking for someone to be attracted in the business or entrepreneurial endeavors you're in, or the property investments that you're in? The opposition between Jupiter and Venus and Uranus will be in the 2nd house and the 8th house, so your money sectors are influenced here. And for some of you, you're deciding, there's a review of your finances as a couple, as a spouse, as spouses. So it'll apply differently to all of you, obviously, but I'm interested to see how this works romantically, because you could meet someone and then go through that review with Venus here. And then when she's direct, you're deciding if this relationship is working and you're moving forward in that respect. So a lot of Virgos will be attracting people at the top of the month. And on the 7th of February, Mercury, your ruling planet, enters Aquarius. And this does wonders for the 6th house of routine, the house you naturally govern on the solar wheel. You love this here. Your ruling planet, the planet of details and communication and study and writing in the sector of health, well-being, daily maintenance, structure, all things Virgo. So you love this energy. This all trines Jupiter in Libra. So, because it's air, Aquarius and Jupiter. So there's an expansive energy in this area. Virgo loves this. Virgo, you're going to love this health routine, diet energy, maybe writing out all of this, color coding your workout regimens and the details of the structure of your day, the daily route, your commute. You'll love it. Now, we have a full moon, lunar eclipse. It's eclipse season. On the 10th of February, we have a full moon lunar eclipse at 22 degrees of Leo, the sign just before you. This is a very quiet sector for you, and I like this. A full moon eclipse in the 12th house could easily see Virgo release an addiction, release a habit, full closure in the 12th house of habit, the 12th house of sleep, rest, Subconscious mind. What are you addicted to? What is on pattern in your default programming? Hypnosis, hypnotherapy would be very responsive with a full moon in the 12th. You can release something. This is a full ending, a full eclipsed out ending. And if you're not aware of what this could be, the awareness will come at that full moon. It's the most illuminated energy in the 12th house of sleep and rest and spirituality and psychic ability. On the 18th, the sun enters Pisces, another mutable sign like you. So this will square you, but it won't square you. What am I thinking? It opposes you. I'm sorry. Yes, the sun, sorry, I just lost it for a minute. The sun conjunct Mercury, who's also joining the party on the 25th, is in Pisces. This is the polar opposite sign from you, and this will be impacting the 7th house of marriage and the 7th house of business partnerships, the house of the others. Who are you in relation with? Who are you in relationship with? I'm stuck on something, and I don't know why. And I feel like it has to do with this eclipse that's coming up. On the 26th of February, we have a new moon solar eclipse at 8 degrees of Pisces in this 7th house area. So the sun conjunct Venus, our new moon solar eclipse there in the 7th house. Virgo, you could be experiencing a new relationship, a new marriage. Maybe you're analyzing things and then you're making it official by the end of February. This could also be a new business partnership, someone that you would trust is what I'm getting. And I'm going back to where I was a little bit stuck or just on pause. I'm really getting a message that business partnerships are really highlighted, even more so than marriage for Virgo, because of the 8th and 2nd house of money being so lit up with Venus in opposition to Jupiter. And then Venus conjunct Uranus in opposition with Jupiter. This is all about who you're working with, how you're earning, who's investing in you. So I think that you could be rearranging the business partnerships in February for those of you that applies to. And the whole month, Jupiter is retrograde from the 6th of February through June 9th, from 23 degrees of Libra through 13 degrees of Libra, he'll be retrograding. And it's not a huge, impact. He's not like Mercury retrograde, but it slowly disperses the abundance when that happens. And Libra is in your 2nd house through October 10th. So the expansion of money, the review, because every retrograde holds a review. How are you spending your money? Mercury in the 6th could see you also budgeting because it's trining Libra, which is in the 2nd house. So, see how that applies for all of you Virgos. I'm going to pull the cards and see what comes up for you. And if you'd like to book with me, I read all through the week. AudreyAllison.com is my website. Just select your desired reading length via the PayPal button, and I'll get back to you in a day or two with an email to set up some appointment options. Okay, Virgo, the sun. Look, this is success. It's one of the most beautiful, harmonious cards in the major arcana. The sun is your marriage as well. It's success, happiness, fulfillment, warmth. 7 of Wands. Some of you may have some business opponents. There's success around you, but there are people vying for your position. These wands are coming from people holding them up, and he's up at the top, but he's got some competitors and competitive energy around him. The fire. Oh, look at that. Now another 7. Oh, and the 7th house is lit up with all of that Piscean energy. So you have 7 of Wands, you have 7 of Cups. With 7 of Cups, there's an element of mystery to this card. It's water, but there's an ambiguity here. All of these cups hold a little surprise, okay? But this one, you don't know what that is. You can't see what's under there. There's some mystery to this. So something isn't seen yet for Virgo. And I think with the water in this card, it has to do with the eclipse energy and all of that Pisces influence. The sun on the 18th, Mercury on the 25th, new moon solar eclipse on the 26th. Final card, look at that, more cups. 5 of Cups. This is about that 12th house first eclipse as well. Eclipsing out any addictions, alcoholism, drinking too much, partying too much, nebulous energy, drugs, doing something in excess. He's focused on these spilled cups, but he's not seeing the 2 that are behind him. Don't cry over that spilled wine. Leave also some empty cups. Don't have the whole bottle. Leave some for the weekend or the 2 days that remain. The weekend. Oh, I see. Maybe some of you are tearing it up too much in the week and you're not, and you should be leaving that more for the weekend, is what I'm getting. Also, don't cry over relationships that are unhealthy for some of you who that applies. There's going to be an unveiling for Virgo in the eclipse period. The unveiling of that mystery that he can't see. I want to say he. So some of you Virgoan men are making a decision about your marriages. Maybe there's a few people getting in the way, or competitive energy, competing for the attention of spouse, or competing for the attention of the one you're dating, the 5th house, the fire. Either way, there's no need for remorse. If you're feeling sad, everything's going to come to the light. Allow the eclipses to occur in February before making any dramatic decisions. You're starting with a major arcana, the best major arcana next to the world. So, success. You know, if there are people vying for business relationships and competitors in business, you've got success first. If there are people trying to come for your relationship, you've got success first. You've got the marriage first. So, eclipse period in Pisces, look, we're all going to be emotional with a water sign eclipse on the 26th, but ride through it. March is coming, the month of action. It can work for you. I hope this was helpful, Virgo. I'm wishing you a sweet February, and remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.